Thank you. My name is Alvaro Rosso. I'm the head of the Process Products Portfolio at Uptake. Today, I will be providing some background of a use case that oil and gas EP companies may be interested in. I will be talking about how those companies leverage Uptake Fusion to streamline and support their activities with data. In the oil and gas industry, operating companies are looking to modernize completion and field production activities, such as monitoring of fracking activities with well site data. The required data comes from internal operational technology systems as well as third-party suppliers. The combination of this data provides complete visibility of what is happening at the intervening and neighboring wells that are often operating by other operating companies. Visibility is required due to the risk associated with unexpected changes in pressure or other relevant hydraulic fracturing responses. This can lead to environmental, safety, and productivity impact. During a fracking operations, data from the operating company's time series historians and SCADA PLC systems, such as wellhead controls, are required to understand how the wells are performing. Due to the fact that during the fracking, drilling equipment is used, the onboard drilling systems and sensors that collect things like depth of penetration, pressures, and flow as they frack provide better visibility of what is happening in the well. In addition, a third-party surface pressure monitoring service suppliers may be contracted to establish monitoring and sensing capabilities in the operator's wells, but also neighboring wells from other operating companies. All this information needs to be recorded and become proof of due diligence to comply with regulatory requirements such as AER Directive 083 and NFORMS IRP 24. The different types of data from the parties involved follow different formats, naming conventions, and are accessible via different applications offered by each of the individual third parties. For an operating company trying to monitor activities and keep the completion and field production teams informed of what is happening during and post a frac becomes a real challenge and a constraint to the business. So what is the solution? An industrial analytics data hub that extracts data from multiple sites and corporate historians such as Oasis of Pi and Rockwell Factory Talk. As often, these systems are configured to capture a fraction of all the data from SCADA and control systems, connectivity of unconstrained data captured to this system is a must. Some typical SCADA and control systems include Schneider Electric GeoSCADA, as known as Clear SCADA, Ignition from Industrial Automation, and Rockwell Automation. Due to the fact that these are critical systems to operations and the environment, ensuring the security and performance of these systems is maintained. In terms of systems that support geographically dispersed assets, the data often is received as delayed batches from RTUs due to communication latency and bandwidth. The data in those delayed data sets may include unexpected and sudden changes of pressures. Delayed data often takes a direct path to archive and doesn't get published as snapshots. Thus, the solution cannot rely on only the most recent values, and we need to extract delayed data. Drilling supply companies such as NOV and Payson offer data collections and analytics as a service to clients. They deliver data to clients using a publish and subscribe approach via readily available cloud APIs. Surface pressure monitoring service suppliers such as Abra offer also the ability to deliver offset monitoring data via cloud APIs. Thus, an industrial analytics data hub must be able to support ingestion of the complex messages received from these organizations and merge with data collected from operator systems in parallel. Unless users have a good subject matter expert understanding of the wells and the operations, the data and messages received from these third-party providers can be difficult to understand. As a result, various analytics teams often cannot relate to the data as they do not follow industry or company-wide guidelines, such as WITSML and an industry standard well naming conventions. In order to correlate data from these various systems, an industrial analytics data hub must provide the ability to normalize and organize the data according to the needs of the fracking activities. The number of wells involved during a frac operation varies from job to job, so an industrial analytics data hub must be able to ingest data in a dynamic fashion and allow authorized users to extract all the data that is relevant for their interests. Systems that do not use graph to model data are often limited to reflect these dynamics and will not help with getting the Frac operating team easy access to the data they need. A one-size-fits-all solution is not ideal. Most organizations are already leveraging existing tools such as Power BI, ArcGIS, and or existing services from the dealing service providers. A rip and replace can be a risk involving lots of change management, so it is imperative that an industrial analytics data hub is able to integrate and openly deliver the right data to those existing consumers. If you can relate to the above challenges, Update Fusion is a key enabling component of your overall solution of implementing an industrial analytics data hub. In summary, companies looking to streamline operating activities and processes can experience measurable value with Update Fusion as follows. Instead of waiting days to discover what occurred, it allows operating companies to enhance collaboration and communication by providing early warnings of sudden, unexpected changes in pressure or other relevant hydraulic fraction responses much faster to the teams involved. It also improves data accessibility and analysis during a frac and post-frac to determine root cause analysis and potential actions from a single source of data rather than multiple dispersed applications. It offers a central repository to capture records from all parties involved for due diligence and regulatory compliance reporting purposes. It helps operating companies to capture knowledge in the form of monitoring rules, recommendations for benchmarking, and continuous improvements analysis and reporting. It enables operating companies to share data in a more collaborative manner with their drilling and monitoring service suppliers. Lastly, it provides a foundation to manage your industrial data from your cloud and prepares you for growth in other operating and monitoring areas such as water, asset performance monitoring, as the same data is often required by other teams and applications. Thank you for your time. We will share more insights on how clients are implementing Fusion in upcoming videos. Have a good day.